Mm.
Hi everyone. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. How's everyone?
Yeah.
Good,
Good.
good.
It's afternoon
Yeah.
here. I think it's here. Yeah.
Oh, is it warm?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's hot. It's hot and
Oh,
windy. Yeah.
as it's okay.
Just a good weather.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
okay, we'll just start quickly so that
Yeah.
everyone can go and do their own things.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, hi everyone. Thank you for coming today. Joining us for this live video. And today is day 3 um, of our go and our live video. Yeah, my name is Hazel. I'm a mom of 3 and I'm a digital business owner. I'm also a registered nurse. So if you're watching a replay later, thank you very much. And if you're watching now, we're really glad for you to join us. So today we're just gonna talk about, um, like believe, build and become. There's so many things we're going to talk about because, and we'll make it short. We're not going to talk much about it. And so, we've already talked about breaking excuses. That's what we've already talked about in the past 2 videos. We've already also talked about, taking a leap. But today we are going to dive into what happens after you start a business. So we'll talk about that because the truth is motivation gets you going. When you have that motivation, it will keep you going. But discipline keeps you growing. If you have this in everything that we do in life, you have to have discipline. When you're studying, we have to have discipline. You discipline yourself. Okay, I need to study at this time. I need to be doing this. You get that motivation of doing something. It's about disciplining yourself. The more you discipline yourself, the more you're going to grow. So there were days that I felt like, I'll show up, I'm tired, I'm overwhelmed, doubting myself. I'm not sure what I want to do. But, the efforts that I made, you know, they really changed the way I think and the way I was doing things. So if you are doubting yourself, you have to change your mindset, how you're thinking about something. Once you shift that mindset, you have to, you know, follow your heart. The mindset is the main thing, once you change and you start progressing. So, in Galatians 6, verse 9, it says, let us now not grow worrying in doing good. If we are worrying about things, as you know, if I can't remember the verse in the Bible, God created birds. Birds don't worry about anything. They fly everywhere. They don't know what they're gonna eat. They don't know where they where they're flying to. They don't know if someone is gonna kill them. They just go. They're free. And sometimes we know we have to give our example. We have to be like birds. Birds who don't worry. They don't worry about anything. They just go wherever they find food, wherever they find shelter, they'll stay like that. The tree and all that. So, you know, and because the in Galatians is saying worrying is not in doing good, for the proper time you will reap a harvest if you do not give up. You can't reap what you haven't harvested. So what we are doing right now in our business, we are actually reaping what we are now. We are reaping what we sow. So we are sowing the seed. We are doing this business, and at the end of the day, we are going to reap what we are sowing. We are going to harvest good things from this. So it's the same. You plant a seed, you get something from that seed. It's the same as business. If you pay your attention and you do well, you're gonna benefit so much from it. So every time you choose to stay consistent, and we've already talked about consistent all the time. Actually, we talk about consistent. Be consistent in what you're doing. Once you start something, be consistent, and that's when you progress and learn more things from that. If you're not consistent, you're not gonna learn much, you know. But for now, I'll just pass on to my business partner, Diana, so that she can add
Yeah.
to, the topic. Over to you,
Thank you
Diana.
so much. Yeah, thank you so much, Hazel. Thanks so much, Zanesh, for showing up. I'm always grateful because we always meet here and we talk about this opportunity because it's something very important to us, very special. And thank God for every opportunity that He has given us to come here and meet. He has given us good health to meet every single day without fail. It is just God's hand because it's His favors that we get every day that we are here. So I'm just gonna say thank you to anyone who's gonna watch us. I'm so grateful. And those ones that are gonna watch us later, we are also very grateful. Those ones that are following us and sending us messages, we appreciate you and we are looking forward to having you in the inside. So I'm just going to introduce myself. My name is Diana. I'm a wife, a mom, and digital entrepreneur based in Sydney, Australia, but I'm originally from Kenya. And I remember when I started this journey, I was just fired up because at that time I had 3 jobs and I had left one job at the moment. I had left that time, one job, and I had all this free time for myself. So when I started this opportunity, I was so fired up. I was excited because I knew I am doing something that I really love. So I was looking forward for what this opportunity is gonna give me. But again, reality hits you when you're, always psyched up and hyped up and fired up, And I started building those habits. I started just going back because sometimes I get home, I'm tired, and I don't want to do what I'm supposed to do on my business. But there are times when maybe I wake up in the morning and I'm so tired, I don't want to do something or maybe check even my emails. I'm so tired to do other things that are important in my business. There are days that I felt like nothing was working. Yeah. But we sometimes ask God always for guidance because we are Christians and we get guidance from Him, and I realize that something powerful. Discipline is not doing what is right. It is doing it even when it's not easy. So even if you get obstacles on your way, it doesn't matter if you're doing the right thing. Do it, correct yourself. It's so easy to correct yourself. It's easy to do something and you correct yourself. You learn from mistakes. That's what we all say. We learn from mistakes. So if something is not working, look what is not working and correct it. Jim Rohn says, discipline is a bridge between goals and accomplishment. So faith opened doors for me because I'm a Christian, but discipline helped me walk through. So one step at a time. You don't have to do it all at once. You just take your time. Don't be in a rush. So if you're watching this and you have started something but feel like giving up, remember this: your consistency today. If you're consistent on what you're doing today, it's gonna create you confidence for tomorrow. So don't forget that. So I'll just pass it on to Janet to add up something.
Thank you so much, Diana. Thank you so much, Hazel, for this beautiful morning. It's a happy Wednesday from all of us today. We are really happy coming live from Australia for this another day that God has given us an opportunity to come and share about our amazing gift. We never take anything for granted. So I'm just going to go straight away and introduce myself for those who are watching us for the very first time, and then I'll add up maybe 1 or 3 sentences in addition to what my business partners have said. So those who are watching us for the very first time, my name is Janet. I am a wife. I'm a mom to 2 beautiful kids and now a digital global entrepreneur and a mentor as well. And professionally, I'm a nurse, and I'm really, really grateful for this opportunity and what we are talking about today. My business partners have touched, about discipline so much, and it's a value that has helped me, activate so much when I said yes to this opportunity. Because when I started this business, I used to think success will come from working so hard, like doing everything the way I was doing for nursing, like working so hard for years and years. But I really learned, and I'm learning that every day, like success comes from working smarter. And the word is consistent, as Diana and Hazel have said. When you're working consistently, those small actions that we do every day in everything that you're doing, may it be at work, may it be probably you're doing a business, every small effort that you take every day is the one that compound into something, you know, like bigger. So the thing is, you know, like, and we've talked about something like motivation as well before. You know, the thing with motivation, like we always say, it is not always there. It's like weather. Someday it's sunny, someday it's maybe cold. So if you are depending on motivation, you're not gonna, you know, go far. The thing is, we have, for me, idealized the moment because at first I was relying on, you know, like when I'm motivated, like Diana was saying, fired up today to show up for my business, to do this, but I realized this motivation, it won't making me go far. I can't depend on this motivation at all. So what happened with me in discipline wise, I started, you know, like building habits that aligned with my purpose. Like no matter motivation or not, I must do this for me to be able to grow up my business. I must do this for me to be able to continue planting the seed, as Hazel has reminded us this morning. Because the more we plant the seed, definitely we have to know, we have to remember, like definitely we'll harvest, you know, the seeds. We harvest, we get the harvest as long as we continue planting the seeds. And we always said, as we plant the seeds, we have to nurture the seeds. And the thing is no quitting. I realized, like, I have to keep on going, even when it feels so tough, because sometimes, honestly, we are moms, we are working. It's not that easy. But the thing is, I always go back to my why. Why did I say yes to this opportunity? And I realized, like, when I feel like even like quitting or it gets so tough, I just continue showing up every day. I just continue, you know, planting these seeds, because at the back of my mind, I remind myself I'm still going to, you know, like to harvest, and to harvest as much as I want, as long as I do not give up. So everyone watching us today, keep doing whatever you have to do in whatever you're doing, may it be your career, your business, and we're encouraging you, once you say yes to this opportunity, there is no quitting. Keep going every day, because definitely you're going to harvest when it is the right time. I'm just going to hand over back to Diana, I think, yeah. Muted.
Yeah, sorry. Just a minute. Sorry, there was a call coming. I was just cutting it off. So you've heard it all from everyone. You've heard from Janet, and you've heard from Hazel. Consistent creates change. So if you are watching us, if you're gonna watch us later, don't quit 5 minutes before your miracle. That's what most people do. When they feel that it's not working, you quit. How would you have known if maybe tomorrow was your miracle day? How would you know if tomorrow is your miracle day? So don't quit. Always just know every day is a step that you are taking. And whenever you put your consistency and you do your work, you work on your business, you work on your opportunity, you work on your schoolwork, it doesn't matter what you do, whatever goals you have, it will mature later on in life. So every day you show up, you are moving closer to your freedom. So for us, it's a business. So it's a business opportunity. So what our business opportunity gives you is information about what we are really involved in. So the first step, as we always say, is you watch the free webinar. See how people just like you and me are creating time and financial freedom. Just watch the free webinar. Then if it resonates with you, if you feel like you in your spirit that this is what is meant for me, then take the next step and register with the 149. Once it's just 149, you don't have to renew it, you don't have to do anything. It's 149, and you're gonna be able to be refunded back if you feel like this is not for you. But again, you will get access to everything that we do, whatever we do, our groups, our amazing community. You will be invited to watch videos that we are in conjunction with the companies that we are working with. the commissions that you're gonna get when you get into this opportunity. So the 149 is very, very important. It's very crucial if you pay, so that you can understand about this opportunity. Because most of us, we just watch the webinar, and then when you see the 149, you push back. How are you gonna know about this opportunity if you don't go in and watch what this opportunity is all about? Because it is a very long video, which we cannot come here and talk about it. It's very long because it gives you in detail, so that when you go home and when you are home and you decide, I think this is the opportunity for me, or you decide this is not the opportunity for you, this money, you will have 30 days to decide what you want. If you want this opportunity, then you'll go ahead and join our community and be part of it, you know, and start your business immediately. If you feel like it is not yours, it's not the opportunity that you are looking for, you have 30 days and it is going to be refunded back to you. Full amount. No question. So the only thing stronger than motivation is commitment. So you have to be committed in what you do. So I'll hand it over to Janet.
Thank you so much, Diana. Thank you so much, Hazel. To everyone watching us, you know, we always say, like, as long as you feel you're not happy where you are, probably let's forget even about the past few years. Now let's talk about 2025. If you haven't been happy in what has been happening in your 2025, because for me, honestly, I felt like it's time for a change. You can know, like, yourself, am I gonna continue? Is this what I want to cross over to continue doing in the next year? If you want change in your life, you know, it's always good. We say, like, if you want change in your life and you're doing the same thing, there is no you're gonna get change. If you're doing the same thing, you're gonna keep on getting the same results. If you've been watching us and you feel like you need more family time and you are busy working, dad or mom like us, or a busy profession, you know, like you need more time, you need, or probably you don't even have a retirement plan in place, or probably in this world with this economy, like you don't have any backup plan, you know, like you're relying on one stream of income in this nowadays with this economy, you know. If you're there, you feel you need that change, you are one of the people that we talk about every day, you have to do something different. Don't rely or maybe just keep on doing what you're doing, because if you keep on doing what you're doing, you get the same result to what you've been getting in 2025. Make a choice today, because we always say, like, our future depends on the choice that we make today. Make a choice today and come and check about what we've been talking about every day. Our business opportunity. We don't have to have prior experience. Our platform that we have is going to give you all the mentorship, all the training, step by step, you know, like video based, that you're going to be watching on what you have to do. And if you have your start, we always say, like, you never be by yourself. You've got coaches, you've got mentors there ready to help you in case you're stuck. So we are calling you the first step on you becoming a business owner or checking our opportunity. Always go ahead and watch the free webinar, register to watch the free webinar. We've got our links on our bios. And if you feel like you're stuck in watching the free webinar, we are always here to help you get registered. Messages or message Diana, message me, we help you get registered to watch the free webinar. And remember, once you watch the free webinar, you're just gonna be, you know, like you got to know, like to see other business owners, the way their lives have been transformed, you know, like in regard to this opportunity. But the information about our business, as Diana has said it like so well, you're not gonna watch in the free webinar. You have to go ahead and take that leap of faith and register with $149, which is refundable. Honestly, I've never seen something or opportunity which gives you an opportunity to pay for something and then check out the information. And if you're not happy about the information, definitely you get your refund back. So this is a great opportunity. Go ahead, take that leap of faith, register with $149, get to see what our business is all about, how you're gonna get paid, the companies that we partner with. And if you feel this opportunity is not a good fit for you, you get your refund back as always. So until then, I'm just gonna hand over back to Azo, and then she can wrap up for us. Sorry, someone called on my phone. Yeah, back to you, Azo.
Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Diana. So I'm just going to add a few things from, to what my business partners have said. So, like Diana said, be consistent in what you're doing, and the more you're becoming consistent, the more you're actually going to benefit things that you want to achieve. And also, Janet said, like build habits, to make you, achieve what you want. If you build your habits, the more you do things, the same thing, because you're doing the things that you want to do. It's a habit. If you start watching the free webinar, you start watching trainings, you develop it as a habit, you learn more, your mind will open, you stay focused. But if you don't, it's the same as when you're going to school. You have to build a habit of studying. If you don't build a habit of studying, then you're not going to pass the exam. So when you build a habit, it's the same. Our business, we have to have that habit of, catching up with trainings, catching up with what they're telling us to catch up with. If you don't, then you'll be on the same spot. You're not going to know new things that is happening. So, I just want you to understand how you can join. And if you want to join, you can contact Diana, Janet, or you can contact me. Please don't underestimate the power of these small steps that you'll be taking. The step that you take, the first step, it's the big step. Don't underestimate it. It may look small, but what it has inside, it's big. So develop that habit, because building the bridge to your big dream, faith starts with a journey. Discipline, we've already talked about discipline, sustains it, and the purpose rewards it. So join by signing up with $149. We've already talked about this. My business partners have already covered this, so I'm not going to cover that. So your dream don't need perfection. You just need to start. All you need is persistence. Keep believing and keep building and keep becoming, because your discipline will never deliver your destiny. So stay focused. And for now, I'm just gonna say we'll see you tomorrow, and thank you for watching. And stay, believe and build and become one of us, one of the business partners. Be your own boss. That's what I'm trying to say. Be your own boss. You'll see how it feels. It's a good feeling. Bye bye for now.
Yeah. See you guys. Bye.